Kia ora.
G'day. Welcome to Cup of Tea and a Yarn. I'm Kylie, Crafty Mama on Instagram and Ravelry.
And I'm Jill, and I'm Tina Yarn on Instagram and Ravelry. That went quite smoothly, I thought.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. One day we won't even comment on it.
No.
Maybe.
Or maybe.
Maybe.
It kind of,
How
it
are you anyway? Are
kind
you
of
well?
surprises me when it goes well. That's all. We don't
I know.
overtalk each other.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm very good. Yeah, very, very good. Absolutely exhausted. A long weekend
Yes.
in Sydney.
Yep.
But that was very cool and highly recommend Sydney as a city to go and visit and hang out in. Lots to see and do. And yeah, and Vivid was
The actual
amazing.
city, the city centre is amazing, isn't it? There's
Mm.
so much going on and it's the most beautiful harbour in the world.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
harbour's very nice. It was a bit windy when we were
Oh, was
there,
it?
so it was
Mm.
like so walking around the harbour bit wasn't the nicest,
Mm.
but but it was very
That
pretty.
can be the case. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it is when you go outside, that's can happen.
You know what we liked the best? It's going to sound like really middle-aged, but we are, so it's okay. Um, is the public transport, and
It's fantastic, isn't it?
everything was $1.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what, like the train from the airport was $1. The ferry across to Luna Park was $1.
The train from the airport was $1.
Yeah.
That's normally $20.
Oh, it was a tap on thing. You just tapped your credit card and it was a
I
dollar.
wonder if that was because of Vivid.
Oh, maybe. But
Hmm.
yeah, everything was $1. So we went
That's
all
not
over.
normal.
Oh,
For people visiting Sydney, that is not normal.
we
Okay. I grew up in Sydney, not normal.
got the impression it was normal.
Sammy is I've just come home and she was asleep. And she'd been abandoned. My family abandoned her because of Saturday sport and whatnot. And she was asleep when I came home, and she's just woken up and realized I'm here.
Oh,
So she
no,
wants me to play.
yeah. Hmm. Anyway, Vivid
Well,
was very good as well.
yeah.
Yeah, very good.
You posted lots of videos of it on
Mm,
Instagram, and
I
yeah,
did. Yeah. Yes, I tried not to go over the top.
that was great. It was great.
We did the harbour cruise and saw the lights, and we went to. I was telling you, we went to a show at the Opera House, which was like a bucket list thing to do, isn't it? Go to a show at the Sydney Opera House.
Is that the first time you've been to Sydney?
Um, we went on a cruise once from Auckland, and we got off in Sydney, and we got
Mm.
off at the boat at like 9 o'clock in the morning and flew out at 6 o'clock at night. So we had a
Uh,
couple of hours there,
yeah.
but I don't know, it didn't really like we just wandered around the bottom there by Circular Quay where the boat was and
Yeah.
had really thought about the whole city.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
that's good then. I'm glad you got
Yeah,
to have a long weekend there because it is
yeah,
a cool city.
it is. Yeah, very different to Melbourne, I thought.
Very different. Yeah, not as well laid out.
No, but it seems bigger as
It's
well.
huge. It's
Yeah.
huge. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And you can walk for like an hour from one end of the city centre to the other and still not be at the other end of the city centre. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's quite sprawled. Yeah.
yes. Yeah. Anyway, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I've been very busy. I've been doing a bit of shift work the last couple of weeks,
Yeah.
because we've had some people off and some people sick, and so that's kind of thrown my um regular routine a little bit. But
Mm.
yeah, no, I've been good generally. Yeah.
Good. And you're off to Sydney next weekend.
I'm off to Sydney next weekend, but I'm not going into the city at all. I am a bit bummed actually because if I had known it was Vivid, I might have stayed an extra night to allow myself to go in, but it's fine. I'm going to see my niece for my niece's first birthday. Yeah.
Nice.
And of
Mm.
course the rest of my family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The others.
Yeah. The others, yes. Um,
Mm.
so yeah, this is like the in-between weekend, and it's also been a bit hectic because it's production week for my daughter.
Ah,
So school production. So she's already done two shows. She did Thursday night and Friday night, and today is Saturday, and she's got a Saturday matinee and then Saturday night, and we're going tonight. So,
Oh, and you've been out this morning for Knit in Public Day.
International Knit in Public Day. Yeah, yeah, that was really nice. And we took along all of the beanies from Woolfest
Oh,
to
cool.
knit on, and I think some people even started some new ones. And
Yeah.
yeah, they're going to the Middlemore Foundation Jammies in June appeal,
Hmm.
which is not just pajamas. So I always like to knit stuff for the Jammies in June appeal because it's basically anything warm. Yeah. So like I sent some machine knit socks in with my daughter for their Jammies in June appeal
Mm.
at school, and I've been knitting beanies during lunchtime at work. So yeah.
Oh, and what else you what have you got in your hot little hands right there?
I've got my jigsaw blanket. I've picked it up again.
Mm, cool. Wow. That's great.
So I had already done all of that. I've just picked up this section, this purple section, just last night.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So, because I didn't have anything plain to knit on
Yeah.
last night, came home and just went, oh, I just need something plain. So that is the Stephen West. I've got the pattern here. Stephen West jigsaw puzzle blanket.
Oh,
And it's modular, but there's no sewing up at the end. You knit on all the pieces, so you pick up and knit
there
the
you go.
pieces.
Hmm.
And it can be it's meant to be a mild pattern. So two fingering weight held double.
Hmm.
Um, and I am holding black the whole way
Mm.
around. So I've got some plain black and it's quite neon-y, retro-y. It's
Yeah.
very cool. I really love it.
Yeah. Cool.
But this color, man, it's a nice color.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
kind of purpley. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like violet, I reckon. Um, and I was surprised because I thought I held it up against the black and I thought, oh, this is probably going to disappear, but it did not disappear.
Yeah.
It's always surprising. I always find marling really surprising and exciting.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Mm.
like that purple's come up totally different to this
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah.
So well, it doesn't look that different side by side, but in
That
my head
does.
it's
Yeah,
very
you can
different.
see.
I'm just using scraps, just using scraps. I've got my little basket of scraps and I'm just marling it with the blacks. So yeah.
Oh.
What are you working on?
Well, I've got three more rounds to go before I split for sleeves with my Calypso.
Ooh,
So this is,
which is what I'm wearing.
yeah, I'm
But
doing
you're knitting the sweater.
the jumper, yeah.
Yeah,
So this is my one. It looks
yeah.
better there than it does here. Some of my colours kind of fell into it. Fell into,
That happened with mine. So it kind of fell, I lost a bit of definition here, but then this little bit at the bottom is amazing.
yeah, that's the same.
Mm,
Hmm. So I'm doing mine with well, I did my colour work with my hand spun, so that's my bit of hand spun I have left. So that
yep,
was a handmaiden one.
yep.
I can't remember which month that one was. And my main colour is the Wild Earth recycled yarns. So it's
Right.
great. It has got bits of stuff in it, but you can't really see it there.
Um, Jan was knitting on hers today.
Oh yeah.
Knitting, and it's knitting up beautiful and it's lovely and soft.
Mm. It's going to be. It's quite. I think DK as colour work is quite heavy.
Mm.
It's quite thick. It's going to be quite a warm jumper. My and I know that it's supposed to be spin cycle that she suggests, say, for the colour work, which is a sport. So
Yes.
my this hand spun is actually some of it's quite skinny,
Mm.
which may cause problems. I'll see when I wash it. Hopefully, it'll just, block out quite nicely.
Yeah.
I mean, also haven't washed it before
Well,
I finish it.
I'm just going to pop up because my dog needs to go out. So I'm just going to open the back door. You keep talking.
Okay.
I'll be back.
So yeah, I'm unsure what my colorwork yarn's going to be like since I haven't washed it before I've knit it, but it should be fine. If anything, it might plump up a bit because I tend to spin
You spent
worsted,
woolen,
woolen. That's it.
woolen,
Yeah,
so it's quite,
airy.
it poofs up.
Yeah. So hopefully that will um, fill up some of the gaps in the really skinny bits.
I think so.
Yeah. Anyway, so what? Oh my God, this is so pretty.
It's so beautiful, isn't it? The Pico
So
folded edge. It's
pretty.
this. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love that edge.
it's so
Yeah.
cool. I really like that. It's like, wow, I'm looking at that a lot.
It's become a bit of a knit along amongst all of the podcasters, hasn't it? There's
It
quite a few
has
knitting
the
along.
three of us doing it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing a jumper version,
Hmm.
but then I just have so many jumpers I want to do that it's like, oh, why would I do the same thing? She
Same.
said, as she's knitting the same thing. Um, I'm still going on my Zweig.
Ah, nice.
I'm nearly finished the lace work. So
Ooh,
I'd like to be up to the body by and be divided, like have the sleeves divided off for my trip next
yeah.
week. So
So you just
that's
go
this
around and run
weekend.
around.
Yeah, so this is the Boylan Knits Zweig. This is the other thing I've been knitting on. There we go.
Nice. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's oh, I'm trying not to give away the secret sauce.
Yeah. Can't see it.
Um, and I've already knit one
Mm.
before. So the one I knit was using trying to think of the brand. It's not Blue Sky Alpaca, it's an alpaca yarn. Misty Alpaca
Mm.
is the yarn out of my other one, but this one is um, purple sprouting, and yeah, it's beautiful.
Mm. Really
So
cool.
it's going to be a lot more lightweight and wearable, I think.
Yeah.
I may do three-quarter sleeves. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Um, haven't really thought about it.
And I did see that you kind of shocked me the other day because
I've finished something.
but not just that, you just went, and the rules don't count.
And the rules don't count, yes.
And I was like, oh, who is this person?
Well, okay, so we're talking about the Kiwi make along that we're doing with a bunch of other podcasters, and I posted my first finished object, which follows none of the rules. Well, it follows a couple of them, but I was like, well, we because we're running it, I can't win prizes anyway, and I was just like, I just wanted to share that I'd done something in the spirit of the make along.
It's like, and because the rules don't count for me, it's like, oh my God, who are you?
So what Jill is talking about is my finished. I keep wanting to call this my jigsaw shawl. It's Vertices Unite by West Knits, and it's enormous.
Yeah,
It's huge.
it's very cool.
And it has four of the yarns are from New Zealand makers, so
Mhm.
therefore it doesn't count because it's meant to be 100% New Zealand yarns. This is the one that isn't New Zealand. It's Giddy Yarns from Scotland. My dog is being really naughty. She's now trying to help herself to a tissue from the tissue box. She really wants my attention. Anyway, so that's the one. So the other colors, these two colors, this one, and the purple. So that's three. So I was going to say these two and this is what I was going to say. Are from Kiwi Yarna and purchased at Lupine. And this darker purple is dye stock.
Hmm.
Studios yarn, and that purple is that same purple as that. And I got that from Wool on Wheels, Julie
Hmm.
of Wool on Wheels. And yeah, I
So it's
cannot
like
believe
80% kiwi yarns.
it's 80% Kiwi yarns. It's not a Kiwi designer because it's West Knits.
Yeah,
And I didn't cast it on during the thing, so it's a whip. So it really actually doesn't apply at all to the Kiwi yarn make along, but whatever.
I was like, why am I doing all the rules?
Yeah.
I put I put all of my whips aside and cast on all new stuff.
Right. Well, I feel I have so many whips that I have no business starting anything new. Right? Am I right? Like this has been sitting around for 2 years. If
True.
I finish this, this is a major accomplishment. So this is all 100% Kiwi yarn. This is going to be my project for the make along.
Excellent.
Yeah. Uh, but the other thing I'm going to do during the make along is all of my gnomes are going to be made with Kiwi yarns. So
Oh.
yeah, so because I'm doing a gnome a month, so my current gnome is using the leftovers from this.
Mhm.
Um, oh, that's not Kiwi. Will I, won't I? She is giving me the biggest eyes right now, like big, mom. The with ears.
Oh,
She made me feel really bad. Anyway, um, yes, I finished something. This was originally cast on for the lupine shawl along. Yeah, I might take this with me to Sydney next week.
nice.
It needs to be blocked, does it? It needs to be washed at least
Mm.
and have the ends woven in because,
And I was kind of zooming about a bit, but I also have finished something.
yeah. Ooh.
Mine is also a West knit and nothing to do with the Kiwi make along, and made with Zaba Ball minis and a 4 pack of unique. No, not unique. Is it unique?
Yeah, unique.
Yeah, unique, a gradient. So I used
Yeah,
all of them apart from the red because I didn't want to end with red. So the gradient was going into the red, so I just stopped there. I
right.
just used just the full red. Yeah. So
It's
this
definitely
is,
long enough.
I thought so. This is the
Yeah.
speckled scarf or something like that. That's it.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. This must have come out after the Speckle and Pop
Oh, maybe.
shawl, which has
Mm.
that on the border
Oh, okay, right.
with the chevron.
With the chevron bit. Right. Okay, so yeah, this is the speckled, um, what's this thing called? A scarf. Yeah, again, it's another West knits as well. And so that's my finished one. I really quite like the colours.
That's
It hasn't been
beautiful.
washed yet. I was waiting to talk to you and then I'll wash it. Show it off with it. But yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's my scarf.
It looks really good with that shirt actually, just like a
Hmm.
plain black shirt. Well,
Yeah,
I know that has stripes, but
yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Mm, looks good.
Yes, so that's my finished thing. I did finish a pair of socks, but I gave them away. So the zebra ball
I've
ones, the purple ones.
I've got a couple of other finished things.
Ooh,
I know. So I have already shown you this, but this is the finished chicken. I
yeah.
have sewn its butt up and stuffed it with Romney from Jumbuck Carding. So now that is what I'm using for stuffing from now on.
Mhm.
And it's got some lovely shiny eyes.
Yeah, that's cool. It looks
And my
really neat.
daughter's
That's your hand spun, eh?
hand spun, 100% hand spun.
Yeah.
I've still got loads of this left. I could have made two. I
Hmm.
might still make two. It's really soft. It is living in my daughter's bed.
So,
I had to go and steal it from my daughter's bed today to show you all. But yes, that's it. An emotional support chicken. It's quite nice with the wool stuffing. It's the first time I've used wool stuffing. I've always used polyester. And it's quite it has a different feel,
Mm.
polyester, and it's nice. Yeah, it's quite dense.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. But no, I like it. Yeah. Hmm.
Mm, cool.
And one more thing.
Mm.
I finished a sweater.
Woohoo. So you taking that to Sydney?
Yes, I am.
That's cool.
There's not enough left for a beanie. There's
Right.
like 14 grams left.
Right.
So a beanie will not be made to go with it, but that's okay. And I
Yeah.
got really sweet little buttons just from David's Emporium.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So this is the Gently sweater. It's a free sweater on Ravelry. It is sized this size is the 18 month size, but I think it's 1 year, 18 months, 24 months.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, and I wanted really flat um buttons
Mm.
because I actually envisioned that she might wear it like this.
Yeah.
Um, because it's the same either way. Like there's no shaping. And yeah, I think that it looks a bit more feminine without the buttons. I don't know.
Mm. Yeah.
It'll be what it'll be.
Yeah. It's good to be able to wear it either way.
I think so. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I liked that about it. In terms of color management, I didn't do much. I just got lucky, honestly. When I finished there, you can see I was just starting to go into the pink,
Yeah.
and I literally just went straight onto the first sleeve, and
Yeah.
it was the same color.
Yeah.
And then I think I went from the inside of the ball for the other side. So
Yeah.
it just
Just all
got
worked
lucky.
out. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah. So yeah, that's done.
Oh.
And I've got one more thing.
Oh, hang on. I've got
I
things as well.
know. I know. Oh, you said you only had one thing.
I've got one finished thing, but I have things I'm still knitting.
Oh, okay. No, no, I've got another finished thing. Where did it
Oh, go
go?
for your finished thing.
It's gone.
Oh,
It's a gnome.
is it behind you?
No. Ah.
Well, you have a look and I can show off my I have finished some spinning.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is my finished spinning. This is two bags of brights that I got in Christchurch when we were there at
Ooh.
the Woolfest thing. And
Um,
I did one as a rainbow and then sorry, one bobbin as through the rainbow and then the other one just random. And yeah, it's given me all this. Got quite a lot of it. But yeah, there's some very pretty colours in there. And I've got about 700 meters.
out of 200 grams.
Yeah, so about
Cool.
sport weight, which was about my usual.
Did you say what the dye was?
No, it was just a bag of brights.
Oh, yes.
Yep, so I got two.
From, oh, I forget the lady's name.
It was yeah, it was just two bags of random bits of like things of fluff, and I made Rolex.
Oh, cool. Did you
Yeah,
enjoy spinning from the Rolex?
I did. I always think I'm going to really like making Rolex, and I do the
Mm.
first four or five, and then I get really bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like how it's turned out. So yeah, it's like
So
you.
did you do the whole lot as Rolex? Wow, that's a lot.
Mm,
200. Oh, I suppose it was quite they were really random bags, eh? Really,
yeah,
really random. That's
yeah.
probably a good way to manage
So
it.
I put them into a rainbow color. Like I
Yeah.
emptied those bags and made them into like a rainbow and
Mm.
made the Rolex from each color. So there were
Mm.
fairly similar colors in there. And then I tried to do two Rolex of the same color. So then I would like, and I put them into different bags. And one I
Yeah.
did through the rainbow, the other one was just a grab and spin.
Nice.
Yeah.
That looks fabulous.
There's my piece of paper. What did I have? 805 meters. Oh God.
That's a very decent amount.
Yeah, I think so.
I,
So I'm imagining that some of it's going to be quite skinny because some of it isn't definitely isn't fingering weight.
right. So it's a bit thick and thin. It is harder to control a woolen prep.
Mm,
Yeah, it is. Woolen prep is all, which is what a rollag is. It's the aligning the fibers a different way.
mm.
Um, yeah. I have no idea where my gnome is.
Oh, no, are you sure the dog hasn't taken it?
I don't think she would.
Yeah, she
What?
did want your attention.
She did want my attention. She's never done it before, but there's a first time for everything, am I right? Hmm. I wonder if she took it outside.
Do you want to go have a look?
She was upstairs, wasn't she? She
Right.
was, and I said she was being naughty upstairs.
Yeah.
Right, we'll be
Let's
back.
take a minute.
Yeah,
Found it.
I found it. It was next to the bag I was looking in. And it was like it had like crept underneath.
Mm,
Anyway, this is Noddy.
that's so cool.
Noddy with a G, Noddy the ear flap gnome.
I like the
Isn't
colours.
he cute? Do
I
you know
like the
what?
jumper.
Yeah, he reminds me of he's like a South Park gnome.
Oh, oh God. Oh,
Yeah. So I've done gnomes before with sweaters, and the sweaters are an alternative accessory that goes on top. This is part of the gnome.
that's right. I remember this one.
Much more sensible because in my experience, gnomes don't change clothes very often.
Right. Yes, and
Mm.
you'd know because you have a few.
Yes, I have a
Yes.
donzy of gnomes. So
Yes. Yes.
yes. So Noddy is from the Gnomes of Grimblewood book from Sarah Scherer of
Hmm.
Imagined Landscapes. So Noddy is, yeah.
So is the knit along that you're doing, are they deciding which one from the book each month?
No,
Or
you
can
can
you
knit any
any?
gnomes you want.
Ah, ah,
There was a knit along for Noddy
oh,
as well as the Year of Gnomes. So
yes.
and this guy is knit with the yarn that I won last year. The from Knitterly Things. Yeah.
Mm,
Which I won by making gnomes.
yeah.
I am trying to, because it was a mini skein set for gnomes. I am trying to make quite a few of them
Yeah.
out of this yarn. But
Hmm.
that yarn will be put aside for the next 3 months while I knit New Zealand gnomes. New Zealand?
New Zealand?
New Zealand? There is a gnome from New Zealand.
Is there?
Yeah, I think Ganelli is from New Zealand.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, this guy is very cute.
Yes, I quite like his beard too.
Yeah, yeah, I do like that beard.
Mm.
So this beard, you knit it and then like unravel it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
As opposed to this one that is like almost like an I-cord type thing. Oh, it's
yeah,
not an I-cord because it's just a little, yeah.
like a twisty thing.
Yeah. So there's
Mm,
Noddy.
cool.
He's got quite straight arms too. It's quite
Yeah.
interesting. It would
Now,
be an interesting way to learn how to knit a sweater, a top-down sweater, knitting that gnome because it's got the increases.
is it like a raglan?
Yeah, it's a raglan.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Very
So
good.
anyway.
I did something that you didn't.
Ooh.
That when the Kiwi make along started, I just put everything
Joined.
aside and put all new things on my needles. So I have four things.
Good on you.
So there's this, obviously, my jumper.
Yeah.
Um, I'm also knitting some socks, two pairs of socks. These ones are a New Zealand designer, so Miss Muppets,
Yes.
yes. Um, and they're called In the Round.
Hmm.
And so they kind of on an angle.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you probably are supposed to go around the bottom as well, but I didn't want that on the bottom. So when it gets to the leg, it will go round. But
Yeah.
I thought, well, yeah, it was, I mean, it does kind of sit flat. It's a bit strange. Anyway, we'll see what it looks like when I put it on my foot.
I'm sure it'll all work out.
Absolutely. And she
Yeah.
did have a pair that didn't have anything on the bottom as well. So it's like, well, if
Right.
she's done them like that, then it's fine. Um,
So it works then.
yeah. My yarn
Yeah.
is the pinky stuff is from Purple Sprouting.
Hmm.
You need to know what colours they are. I've got them on my doodah
No.
here. Um, they are the Purple Sprouting Peachy Keen, and I got
Mm.
it as part of another sock set. But I paired it with some of Marina's yarn, which is called Sky Full of Stars.
It's so beautiful.
And we got it, I got it, sorry, from Christmas when we did our swap. Yeah.
So we did get
Oh,
it.
we did get it. Yeah, so we got
Yeah.
it.
Maybe I should cast mine on too.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Um, the pattern is supposed to be top. So it's Doreen Blask is the lady behind Miss Muffet's. Miss Muffet's, I think that's what she's called.
Miss Muffet, she's the same one that makes the beautiful ceramic stuff, isn't she?
Oh, well, maybe that's not right then. Hang on.
I was going to say I didn't know she was a
No,
designer.
maybe it's just Doreen is her name.
Okay.
Doreen Lafrenzen. There we
Hmm.
go.
Could
It
be. It
wasn't
could
Miss
be
Muffet.
the same lady. I don't just, yeah.
Maybe I was looking at her some others by Miss Muffet's. There
Uh,
is a Miss Muffet designer
yeah.
lady who does socks.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Anyway, whoever it was that it was wrong is now Doreen. Thanks, Doreen. Um, and what was I going to say about them? Oh, it's supposed to be top down. I've gone toe up because I want to make the most of my yarn. There's a
Oh, yeah, because we only got 50 grams. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So that's that. And just sitting in my Dalek bag, also with some. So there's cool pride pins that I got from Sydney with the
Oh,
Harbour
neat. Oh,
Bridge on them. I mean the Opera House on them.
they're amazing.
Aren't they cool?
That's so cool. Oh, because June is Pride Month too.
Yeah,
Wow.
they
That's
just
really
happened to be in that bag. Obviously, I had those at the Opera House.
cool. Ooh, nice.
And my other socks are called.
Mm.
These ones I've had in my library for quite a while,
Mm.
but I've never made them. And these are called the Jackson socks,
Hmm.
and I like them because obviously my name. Um, and the designer's name is Sarah McKee. She's from Wellington.
Hmm.
Um, and I've got this ball of yarn, which I got from the Knit Nook, and I'm pretty sure is handmaiden.
It looks like handmaiden.
Yeah, I
It's great.
couldn't find the ball. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like a chevron.
Yeah. That's a great self-striping pattern.
Yeah.
Mm.
So those are my two New Zealand designers and New Zealand yarn
Nice.
socks, as well as my jumper, which is New Zealand yarn, New Zealand designer. And then I've
Nice.
gone to New Zealand yarn and overseas design. And I also decided that both of those socks, you have to kind of think about things, right? So they had quite a pattern.
Mm.
So I decided to cast on something else with a pattern. Um, and I'm doing the bubble scarf. The bubble,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
scarf it, is it? You know, the little, what do you call those things?
Shawlet. Shawlet
Um,
or scarf.
oh, okay. I tell you what, I've deleted it off my Raspberry because I got to here and I'd stuffed up my bubbles. So I frogged it.
Right.
And then I decided I needed to cast it back on because I did quite like it. It's the
Oh
bubble
dear.
bandana, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who's it by?
Stephen
Is
West.
it Westnet's?
Yeah,
Yeah. Huh.
yeah. So it's
Okay.
Stephen West, and he does every single bubble rose a different color.
Oh my goodness.
So
All
I
the and
started that, and then I was like, oh no, no, I'm not doing that. So this is um this
a
big
magic
ball.
knot ball.
No, this is dyed like this, and
Oh,
this is from man-made fiber,
so cool.
and it was a one-off
Yeah.
that he made at Woolfest about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago.
Hmm.
Um, it was something else which I never wore.
Oh, okay.
So I frogged it a few months ago and I thought, oh, yes, this is going to look great. And look at it. I think
Yeah,
it looks great. It
it
kind
is
of looks
fabulous.
at the bubbles. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's that. And I'm quite enjoying this.
Hmm.
I have stuffed up the bubble things again, but it's fine.
It doesn't matter.
I
They're
don't think
bubbles.
so. Yeah. I mean, the bubbles are in the right place. I think I
Yep.
might be. I forgot, like, there's a four row repeat, a four
Yep.
pattern repeat.
Yep.
And I may have missed counting one of the patterns. So I've done the same row again,
Right.
which just means that I've got more on the end than I should. But,
Yep.
it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
The bubbles
I
still
agree.
look like bubbles.
Yep.
It's a lot better than the last ones. Last time I made it, I had big gaps and I don't know what I'd done.
So,
Yeah. I was trying to knit on the plane and it wasn't working. Anyway, that's
so
my.
I do have plans for my Kiwi knit along, but I really would like to finish that sweater
Mm,
first. I feel like, it's 100% Kiwi yarn, so
yes, that's
it
fine. I
works.
think
And
so.
it was such a small amount started beforehand.
Yeah,
But do you see all of this sparkle yarn up here?
yeah.
Sorry, everyone, that's my dog snoring.
Usual snoring.
Well, she hasn't been snoring for a while, right? Because normally my family helps us and
That's
takes her
right.
upstairs,
Yes.
right? That's what I try to do, but I'm home alone today, so she will be where I am.
Yeah,
So now that she's not bothering me sitting there wanting me to play, she is now asleep because they're her two modes.
yeah.
Anyway, all of this sparkly yarn here is all Kiwi sparkly yarn.
Mm.
And I would very much like to knit a stripy sweater out of sparkly yarn.
Mm.
And I am thinking about doing the Harney Hooley's
Yes.
sparkly stripy sweater.
Yeah.
Um, he is bringing out a sweater with a hood, and I am quite partial to a hood. Uh,
Oh,
so I am waiting for her to release that. It's coming out like imminently. So, and I thought that would be a great way to promote Kiwi designers as well. So,
I didn't mean to shame you at all with all of my look at me.
no, 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 no,
Yeah, I'm fabulous
no,
with all
no,
of my Kiwi stuff.
no, no, you're all good. You're all good. So the other thing I am thinking about doing, if so, I just have so many grand plans. It's
Yeah.
just, I need more time.
Yeah.
Um, there's a Kiwi designer called Amikihia Knits. Amikihia.
Hmm. Yes.
And I have had this forest walking cardigan in
Is that
my
Elizabeth Niho Niho? Niho Niho?
could
Is that
be.
right? That
Yes,
name?
Elizabeth Nihon Niho. Yeah, Nihon
Yeah.
Niho. Yep,
Yeah.
that is her. Yeah.
I have one of hers in my queue to make as well.
So this has been in my queue. I've even done the swatch for it. I have the yarn. The yarn is Yarn Floozy Savant,
Mm.
which is fabulous, and it's hot pink.
Ooh.
So, oh, I might even be able to show you my swatch because often when I swatch, I do like a beanie.
Yeah, yeah.
What I did. It's right here. I was wearing this at Woolfest last week.
Yeah, cool.
So
Nice
this will
color.
be it. Yes.
Mm,
Um, so that is also on my horizon.
brilliant.
Actually, looks quite good with my hair out. I don't wear my hair out very often.
No, you
I'm a
don't.
very practical person.
Mm.
But since I got put on a CPAP machine earlier this year, and since I got put on a CPAP machine, I now have
Oh, damn.
crimpy hair because this is like a 6 degrees of separation story. Because I plait my hair at night so that I don't get because I have to put this thing on,
Mm.
and it's on the back of my hair, on the back of my head, and so on the weekends I quite like to enjoy my crimps.
Yeah.
It's very 90s of me.
I don't know. I think crimps are. Didn't crimps come back in last year or the year before? Like, because
Oh,
I
who
remember my
knows?
sister having crimpers in the 80s.
Yeah. I still have the my crimping iron
Mm.
from the 90s that I had when I think I got it for like my 14th birthday.
So there you go. It all comes round because it was in the
Yeah.
80s as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really big in the 80s.
Yeah.
But in the 80s, you used to like spray on all of the stay on stuff first, and
Hmm.
it was crispy.
Yes.
The crimps were crispy, whereas in the
Very crispy.
90s it was you needed it to be a little softer,
Oh, okay.
but not too soft. So you used to spray after you crimped.
So not as much hairspray.
No. Well, in the 90s, no, nowhere near as much hairspray.
Me and my friends, our dressing gowns would be able to stand up by themselves with all the hairspray on them. It would just be hard from here up because you need.
Wow. Yeah.
We'd also have to keep our coal in the fridge, our eyeliner, because you didn't
Oh,
have the pen. You didn't have like the felt ones then. It was
no,
like,
you had pencils.
yeah. So keep them in the fridge so that you could do really good points.
I used to keep mine I'd put mine in the freezer to
Yeah,
sharpen it before I
yeah.
sharpened it. Yeah. Yeah. So, because I don't think it was till I was in my 20s that the good eyeliners started coming out.
Yeah.
Hmm. I
Mm,
had pencils. Hmm.
yeah. I can't I try to use them now, but I'm not very good at I don't know, it usually ends up all over my face anyway.
Yeah.
I'll go,
I
oh,
think you have to use it a
and then
lot.
it's like, oh yeah, it looks perfect. And then I blink and then it's everywhere.
Or and then you get one eye and it looks really good, and then you have to replicate it and it looks terrible. Yeah. I am no aficionado when it comes to makeup. I don't wear it daily. I end up covered in stuff at work. So I got so filthy on Thursday at work that I came home. I had 10 minutes to get out the door and take my daughter to theatre, and I had to shower because I had so much grease and dirt and disgusting stuff in my hair. It was hard. And
Oh,
it took me 3 shampoos to get it out. And it
yeah.
was like as I was washing it out, the shower around me was going black. Like I
Oh,
had to keep washing down the shower.
yeah.
So that's why I don't wear makeup.
Yeah. I don't because I'm lazy.
Well, and that.
Very occasionally I'll go, oh, I'll do play with my eyeliner and I put some stuff on my
Nice.
eyebrows to darken them.
Oh
But
yeah.
I prefer to just go and get them done, like go and get my eyebrows tinted and my eyelashes tinted, then don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
Mm.
I didn't even do that.
Do it once every 4 months or so.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, we're off track.
Yeah.
Um,
I've bought some stuff. Unless, are you still making things?
I am done.
Okay.
I am, yeah, I'm really trying to stick to just a couple of projects. And I'm knitting beanies for June. June is my beanie knitting for charity month.
This arrived in the mail while we were away.
Ooh, that's
That's
so nice.
That's Hanu this month from Handmaiden. So this is the
Lovely.
June colorway. She does it's something to do with flowers. And so this
Oh,
is
that's right. It's a
the
floral
flower for
theme.
June. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a
I
pansy?
don't know. And you know what? It's really awful because I did watch her podcast and she talked all about it.
I think it is pansies.
Oh yeah. It doesn't say on the thing, it just says June. Anyway, there you go. Oh, I just
Now,
realized that she puts braid undoes from this end. Isn't
yeah,
that? I
didn't
never
you know
noticed that
that?
before. Very
You're a
pretty.
riot, Jill. Fun fact about pansies. You
Mm,
know how I was just I listened to a book this week called Atmosphere. It's quite a new book. Fantastic. Highly recommend it. It's an LGBT plus book about a couple of astronauts, female astronauts in the 80s.
mm,
Anyway, um, they were at one point during the book the kid came home and was all upset because she'd been called a pansy. And they're like, pansies are like the hardiest flowers. They'll grow, they'll survive frosts, they'll do anything. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
Anyway,
They do, they just keep on going. Like whoever
yeah.
lived in this house before had pansies in the garden. So it must have been quite a like a cottage garden. Then someone's
Mm,
come in and taken everything out, and we've got the black stuff, to stop the weeds, weed matting, yeah, and
mm,
then stones everywhere.
mm.
Pansies still come up.
Yeah.
They find a
They
way.
often they often
Mm.
come up through the pavers
Mm.
outside Kathy's place.
Oh yeah,
Up through those pavers, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So if you're called a pansy, that's a fabulous thing.
it is. And so pretty, especially that fiber.
They're beautiful.
Do you see my other thing I bought?
Yeah.
This is really silly. I think it's really silly.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love it.
It's my Audrey Hepburn amigurumi. So there was this amazing bookshop called Kino Kuniya
Hmm.
in Sydney, and it was enormous, and it had such a good craft section. It had loads of knitting books, loads of crochet books, and it had all these little kits, um, they're unlicensed ones or whatever you call them. What are they called? Unofficial. Yeah, yeah. But I thought I'm going to get Audrey. So it's got everything in it, even the crochet hook.
Wow. That's really
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I haven't opened it yet; it's still sealed. But maybe that's going to be could be my Matariki make next weekend for the
Ooh,
long weekend. That might be quite cool.
nice.
Yeah, so that was my purchases.
Very good. I've
Yeah,
had no purchases.
wow. That is
I say that, but
just
it
waiting for
did.
something to arrive.
No, 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 I'm
Oh,
not. I'm not waiting for something to arrive. I have things go off in my house. The blind's shutting on its own. Um, it's really distracting me. It's making a funny noise. I've bought lots of sock yarn.
wow. And why have you done that? Tell
Well,
me.
that's a business purchase.
Ooh,
I
what
have
kind of
started a business.
that's so cool.
My business is called The Sock Engineer, and you can find me on Instagram at The Sock Engineer, all one word. And I am selling um, hand cranked sock tubes to make socks.
Oh,
So, yeah, yeah. So I've had my first sale.
woo.
Um, a lady in Ariwa bought 2 tubes
Yeah,
this week. And yeah, I'm going to be teaching how to make socks from a sock tube at the Creative Fibre Auckland Retreat.
nice.
Retreats, plural. So I've also been cranking because I've had four people indicate they are interested for that so
Hmm.
far.
And did
So,
you get any particular type of sock yarn?
oh, it's all going to be opal. I just think that makes it easy.
Yeah,
People know opal. I know it goes through my machine easily. Yeah, yeah. So, hmm,
cool. That's
yeah,
exciting. Very exciting. Are you
yeah.
getting some cards made up?
Oh, yeah, I suppose I should do that. My
Oh,
daughter's been making my I'm very unprofessional. I started on Instagram, I just thought I better grab that handle,
yeah,
just as soon as I decided on it. Thank you very much to Jan for helping me choose the name.
that's cool.
Um, and my daughter has been designing a logo for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah, and we've been consulting, and but then she's got distracted with the theatre this week, so.
Will
Uh,
you, I suppose you'll want little things to go around them. And like
Yeah, well,
tube
at the moment, I'm just putting it in the
on the
opal
open thing.
band,
Hmm.
because then people know what it is and the dye lot and all of that, and I think that's important. My plan is to make up a little A4 like a brochure folded in three that fits inside that has the how to make it and has some QR codes in it for linking to videos. That's my plan. So
Oh,
getting
that's
there very, very
exciting.
slowly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very cool. Very exciting.
Yeah. Uh, I'm not quitting my job. It's just a side hustle. It's just, I really enjoy doing it. I
Mm,
enjoy cranking, so why not? And I also enjoy sharing it with people. So
mm.
it's kind of a way that I can share the joy of the sock machine with people. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Hmm.
So the sock engineer, is it? The sock, or sock engineer?
No, no, the
The
sock
sock
engineer.
engineer. The
Yeah.
sock engineer at Instagram?
Yes, at the sock engineer. Yeah.
Instagram.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So yes, that's a little bit of news for me.
That's quite
Uh,
big news and
yeah,
exciting.
yep. Well, yeah, it's kind of little news because I feel like I'm still, I don't know, getting to grips with it all.
Mm.
Um, yeah,
Yeah, just starting. And that's fine.
yeah. We'll see
Yeah,
how it evolves. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like
yeah.
that's fine. I've shared with people, and yeah, that's fine.
Mm,
Yeah,
cool. But I'm sure it will work.
yeah. And I'm also happy to do crank for people.
Mm,
So in terms of pricing, that's another reason I picked Opal because it's a good price point. So I can do a Opal, um, Opal branded sock tube for $30.
mhm.
But I'm also happy to crank if people provide me with the yarn. I'm happy to crank for $15 per tube. So yeah,
Very good.
yeah. So I am hoping that maybe I get in with a couple of yarn dyers.
Hmm.
And when they do new like a new color range, they might, send me because I could do like five samples of 20 grams for
Mm,
that $50. It's and it would just be in one tube for them.
mm.
So yeah, I would be very happy to do that too if people want to have samples for
Mm.
shows and yeah, yeah.
Excellent. Exciting, exciting, exciting. And so
Exciting.
then
Yeah.
the other big thing that's happening at the moment that we've talked about the whole time is the kiwi make along.
Yes.
I wrote a list of all the people. There's a big list of people that's a part of it.
I
So
know it's amazing.
these people have all got YouTube channels,
Yes.
um, and we're all of us kind of supporting and are we sponsors? We're sponsors of it.
We are sponsors. Well, the sock
Yes.
engineer is sponsoring.
Oh, is it excellent?
Yes. Yes.
Maybe Tina Yarn can provide the yarn for the sock engineer to crank.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a great idea.
Then I feel like
You know,
I'm included.
there you go. Perfect.
So Strawberry Patches. So Marina from Strawberry Patches. That was her idea that got the ball rolling to begin with.
Yep.
So her YouTube channel is Strawberry Patches.
Hmm.
We've got Black Cat Knitting Company.
Hmm.
So that's Lan,
Alana from Blue
Alana,
Pine.
Yes, what's her YouTube channel is called.
Ah.
I didn't write that down.
Oh,
I was just watching that too.
I was just watching it this morning too.
Oh, Alana, what is your YouTube channel called? I know what. Oh, I know what. I think I've got them as a written down too in a
Oh, I
different
was just
place.
watching it. Let me bring it up on my computer. There we go. Thank you for knitting.
Thank you for knitting. Excellent.
Oh my goodness, so sorry, Alana.
Then we've got Broomstitch, so Cat
Yes,
from Broomstitch, and her YouTube channel is Broomstitch. No, it's not.
broomstick.
Is it?
Is it like stitching magic or magic? It's got something to do with magic. Oh my God. Let me pull up the thing that I did. Hang
That's so
on.
bad.
Hold the phone, people. Here we go. All right.
Oh, good.
Spellbound.
Spellbound. Thank you.
Yeah.
Then we've got Unwind and Knit with Me,
Yes.
which is Unwind
Lisa.
and Knit with Me, Lisa.
Yep.
We've got Rebecca Ann Knits, and that's her YouTube channel name as well. She's making the same as me. She's
Oh
away.
yeah.
Yeah. We've
No.
got Yarns from the South. So
Yes.
those are two ladies. Remember, we met one of them in Dunedin.
Yes.
Yes. Just another knitting podcast.
Yes. Now I still haven't watched just another knitting
No,
podcast, but I'm going
and
to
it's
after.
husband wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. This
Um,
is wonderful. We're meeting new people
I
too.
know it's really cool.
Yeah.
And then we've got Handmaiden,
And her channel is Amy Makes.
cute, and we've got Blind and Knitting.
Yes.
Yes.
Whose channel is Blind and Knitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. There's all of the YouTubey people who are doing it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't. I wasn't. I thought I was prepared with my list, but they're all their Instagram handles. There you go.
This is why we're a team, though.
That's right. Someone has to have the details.
Yeah. No, it's all good. But I didn't even have the list, so we've
You
done
probably
well.
could have just known them off the top of your head, but I don't have that kind of brain.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it was
Oh,
9. That's pretty good, eh?
it's amazing.
I
I
think
think
it's
that's awesome that we
yeah.
have 9 Kiwi knitting podcasters
Mm. I think there are
in
more because there's a
oh,
lady who has the mill,
mm,
the little mill, the little
mm,
mill on the hill.
on the hill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does one as well.
And there's Get Flocked. They have
Oh yes, and so does the Christchurch dyer. She's just started one.
oh, has she?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, the one that we talked about had gone out of business but then had come back in business.
Outlaw?
Outlaw. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's
And
just
I
started
hear
one.
she's starting a micro mill or something
Oh,
like that.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, there are quite a few of us.
Hmm.
Not bad for a country with 5 million.
No.
Team of 5 million.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that in a while.
No. I see that wool is taking centre stage at field days this weekend. So field
Oh,
days are
good.
going. Yeah. Hmm.
Field Days is our big like country farmy expo, and
Hmm.
it's a whole weekend long, and it's actually at Mystery Creek, which is down in Hamilton. That's where we go for Fibotron.
That's right.
Yeah. That I can educate people on New Zealand.
As you should. Yeah.
Sue and I were saying last night how I'm bilingual
Ah,
because I speak Aussie and New Zealand. And it's like a bit of a
yeah.
stretch, but yeah, yeah. Oh dear.
Funny. Oh, I feel I
Anyway,
feel I feel like that was a little bit. I had a lot to talk about, and we kind of went all around.
yeah, yeah. We very rarely go straight.
I was watching somebody this morning, and they were like, So this is what it's going to be like. And so if you want to skip ahead to here, you'll see this. And it's like, how do they know that?
I don't
Like
know.
before they
People must
start
plan.
talking, how do they know where they're gonna go?
I don't know.
Anyway,
I guess it's like following a recipe sometimes when you've been doing it for so long, which we
yeah,
kind of follow a recipe a little bit, but it's like when
yeah,
I cook versus when someone else cooks that I kind of
yeah.
add bits and take away bits. And
So it won't surprise you to know that I'm not very good at recipes because, I usually don't have everything you need, or it's like, well, I think this will taste better if I put this in.
do you know what? I'm actually going to go and make some, as soon as we stop talking, I'm going to go and make some Anzac biscuits because I made some last
Mm,
week
yeah,
for GBB. I'm a good bitch. Good
yeah.
bitches baking. It's a charity thing I do. And they were very well received in my household.
Oh,
And there were questions about where they went during the week
mm,
because I did take one to work,
yeah, yeah.
to eat myself. So I think I need to go and make more Anzac biscuits.
Good idea. I made a
Hmm.
pasta bake last night, and Andrew was watching me, and he said, "Your pasta bakes are always a surprise. You just never know what's going to happen."
My mother-in-law is like that. She basically just throws in whatever's in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Whatever's in the fridge goes in whatever she's cooking. And yes, I often ask her for recipes and she's like,
unsure.
I can't tell you what I put in it.
Well, because we didn't have any food in the house either yet. We have to go grocery shopping. So we can get home
Yeah,
to Wednesday night. And then Thursday was a write off, really.
yeah.
And last night was ice cream for tea, like as usual on a Friday.
You have ice cream for tea on a Friday.
Yeah.
I can't talk. Last night we went to Urban Soul, Sue, Jen, and I, and we had nibbles and cocktails, and then we had an affogato,
Brilliant.
which is it was ice cream. Oh, it was a brownie. That's what it was, an affogato brownie. And so it had a brownie, ice cream, the coffee poured over the top, Baileys, and
Oh,
cream on top. And that was like our dinner. We had
yeah.
nibbles and ice cream. So,
Excellent. See,
yeah,
you're allowed to do these kind of things when you're grown up.
I know.
Yeah.
It's quite
I
a fabulous thing, really.
always have ice cream for tea on a Friday.
That's fantastic. I love it. Please don't tell my children.
Oh, okay, you go make your biscuits. I'm going to
I
split the
will.
sleeves,
Excellent.
and we will see you after your fabulous holiday in Sydney
Yes.
and seeing
Yes.
your niece.
My niece's first birthday. So next weekend I'm in Sydney, and then the weekend after I'm teaching at Aftermath. So I'm teaching
Oh,
beginner knitting.
we're going to have to
So,
find another spot, maybe. We might be here
well,
during the
that's on
week.
the Saturday, so we could probably podcast on the Sunday. But
Okay, see how
I
knackered you
think
are.
it's been 3 weeks since we last podcast
I
anyway.
know
We're a
we've
bit,
done 3 weeks twice now. We're
yeah.
out of kilter.
Oh well. One day we'll get it right.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm. Matiwa.
Matiwa.